I'm still reeling at that finish.
That
Sorry.
was yeah, that was an insane finish. I did not expect that to happen. I mean, out of all the things, the way to end that set, I did not expect that.
Yeah, completely thrown off. And now we get Syrup BeatyBean. BeatyBean playing well today. Make no mistake. But Syrup is also looking very strong. And after a bevy of matchups that just don't seem fun for Ness. This one though, air to air, hit for hit, they're just trying to get these rising aerials off on each other, and who does it better?
Yeah, especially with these two characters could be in the air a lot when it comes to their confirmed or like even their approaches to neutral. And I'm not sure how much these two have played before in bracket. I'm not sure how their set count is.
They definitely have played before. I want to say, just off my gut, that it is Syrup favor, but I'm not sure of the full score count. Let us know in chat. We won't read it. But we will get a good, we'll just get a glimpse of these two players playing it close to their peak. Oh, you roll. Like, I get it, right? You're out of range for the get-up attack. Wario's get-up attack isn't, like, especially good, but you can just wait there for it, BeatyBean.
I thought he just assumed, like, maybe, like, his roll, he barely, like, missed getting hit by the up smash. That's why he thought, like, all right, well, if I roll, maybe he slightly misspace it, but nope. End up pausing the stock.
Very plausible, Skip.
Oh, but right now that bike is going to just completely obliterate Ness right there. And right now, we're back to a much of a more even neutral right now.
Ooh. Okay. I mean, it's a solid extension. Went through with it anyway, despite being off stage like that, but hey, damage is damage. And okay, Syrup. I swear.
It's like right now, BeatyBean kind of struggling to get back on stage right now.
Absolutely. That get-up attack certainly ended up landing. Not making the same mistake twice. Still has to deal with the bevy of hitboxes that are coming out in BeatyBean's face, out of Syrup. Throwing out multi-hit after multi-hit. Dash attack, hugely disjointed, almost taking out the stock there. Having to play so careful right now, and does so just missing on the... Yeah, I feel like that miss was intentional with the falling up air, but was still in the grab range of Ness, and it fell victim to yet another one of those back throws.
Yeah. This percent is looking really rough for BeatyBean because, like, he already has WAF, but he can't waste it right now because this is, like, that's his card to win the whole game.
I feel like at 60, you have to.
Never mind. Okay, well, you know what? He just did it anyway.
Yeah, like at 100, like if Syrup was sitting at like 120 or like even just 100, I feel like absolutely you don't waste that WAF. But at 60, you need to start your low percent combo game earlier rather than later to just get some momentum on your side. But Syrup has snuffed that in the bud too.
That's true. Oh, this is looking very scary right now for BeatyBean. That PK Thunder juggling Wario. Making it really hard for him. All right, now let's see if he gets something out of this.
Just getting a little bit. The bike extension going for a second one, but the scrappy fair from Syrup closes out, and the dash attack.
I did not expect that move to finish it off, to be honest. I was expecting a back throw, but we'll just take it with the dash attack.
I mean, Syrup had gone through a couple dash attacks throughout that game, which is reasonable. Like, it is probably the most important change that Ness has received over the course of Ultimate's history. Dash attack going from just like a big move that you sometimes finish combos with to one of those really solid kill moves that you get access to late.
Oh, but right now we're going to see the switch off the Wario to the Mii Sword Fighter.
We saw plenty of this, and BeatyBean wants to play a mid-range game with this. He wants to use Shuriken to try and set up a mid-range space where he can hit confirm into the power thrust, that down beat, which is good. And you're actually playing Sword Fighter like a swordy instead of like a zoner, but the sword isn't especially long unless you're using things like specifically down tilt or specifically forward air. Power thrust is great, but Syrup's movement can be so extra that it still is forcing BeatyBean to take to the air sometimes.
Yeah, but right now, it's kind of like being put in the same situation before as Wario. It's like it's hard to like get out of disadvantage against a player like Syrup.
That it really is. Has that recovery option though, and the respect of the lack of end lag on that up B, throwing out that up smash, not only to hit the end lag, but also to cover the spot dodge. You see yet another ledge trap coming in from Syrup, looking for the drag down up air, but falling victim to up tilt from BeatyBean. That should do it.
All right, well, I think BeatyBean's doing the right options. It's that Syrup's always beating him to the punch, I feel.
Another one of those side Bs. For the record, I don't like that side B that BeatyBean chose. It is okay for recoveries back on stage. The shuriken down B stuff is great. I think that is so good for BeatyBean to use, especially how he wants the character to operate. But this side special just doesn't really offer a lot to BeatyBean's neutral. It is exclusively like a high-risk recovery mix-up.
Yeah, I feel like he should opt to go with the Reflect side B that the Mii Sword Fighter has.
Reflect is down B.
Oh, it's down B. I thought it was another side B.
No. Side B, he could choose Chakram or Gale Slash.
Oh, yeah, the Chakram's really good, too. I've seen some interesting Let's Play from Mii Sword Fighters using the Chakram on the ledge. It makes it very hard for the other person to get back from the ledge.
Yeah, it feels like Chakram can really extend Sword Fighter's advantage a lot more, which is very good. That also extremely good from Syrup, getting double PK Fire. And setting up off of the Mist Tech, off of the PK Thunder. Very, very nice stuff from Syrup, closing down so well. But you gotta watch out for these up airs. They kill so early.
Oh, that could have been really big for BeatyBean. He was doing the right options right there.
That was so clean. Getting the hard hit of Spike to trip at those low percents. Down throw up air though, just missing reset, but good DI out from Syrup. Basically, at these percents, you're just not. You're looking. You're not getting hit by.
Kind of a bit overextended, and Syrup just knew, like, all right, that's enough.
Yep, game over. We got it. It's like we see. I see your falling forward air, and I exchange you with a falling down air. 2-0 to Syrup, making a loser's run all the way from 9th, cutting through the rest of top 8 into where he is right now, where he should be as the 2 seed.
Yeah, BeatyBean definitely was. I feel like he was definitely doing all the right stuff. It's just that Syrup was doing the right stuff better than he was.
Right.
In an aspect.
It's like a weird sense where both players are picking right options. It just comes down to timing and situational awareness that can really edge it out in the favor of Syrup. And the situational awareness was perfect. He's like, all right, I landed a PK Fire here, and if I didn't, I was already prepped to do something like a falling nair.